Hello, hello. Hello, sis. Just woke up and thought I would do a live just to update everybody on what happened. It's pretty cold outside. Now it got so dark. Hello, Heritage Heart Homestead. Fran, how are you? Welcome, Nazaya. No, I'm not saying that right. Welcome, Mackenzie. Just subscribed to your channel this morning. Welcome, Adrian, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Hello, Simply Jan. You got snow, Jan? Are you serious? Wow. It actually got cold outside, so hopefully, I don't know how cold it got. Yeah, I just lined up all my plants on the fence yesterday, and I welcomed Nunya, Texas on the back 20. I had that grow light from the Vineyard Chicks, so I set my seedling tray and some of my tomatoes there. Are you saying I have my sound muted? Can you hear me? Everybody tell me if they can hear me or not. Can you hear me? So I got as many of the small things as I could under the grow light that I got from the Vineyard Chicks. Hubby set that up last night, so the frame of the greenhouse is bent, so I think he's saying that it can't be fixed. Good, I'm glad you can hear me.
Good morning. Good morning, sis.
Good morning. It's a ponytail kind of day. I got this little, you know, the little thing that's got a scrunchie and then it's got the little things hanging off the end?
Yeah, does that work well for you?
Well, I put a ponytail holder in it first and then I put that over it. I just thought it was cute.
It is cute. I always wonder if those work.
Ponytail.
I always wonder if those worked well because, you know, my hair is so darn thick.
Well, I put the ponytail holder first, then I put that over it, just more for looks.
I love those. Those things are really cute. I was always scared to buy one.
Puddle Ranch. Yes. Hopefully the weather doesn't try to get cold again because I have a lot of stuff. Like I had it in pots, either little pots or big pots. The big pot stuff, I plan to leave it in the pot, like peppers and stuff. I'm going to leave those in the pot.
Hey,
welcome, Chaz.
Stinky Puddle Ranch. I have run out of ribbon. I think we're going to be going into town on Friday. And when we do, I'm going to get some more ribbon and get some more ribbons made. And I promise you will get your ribbon. Okay. I just wanted to let you know that. So you would know why you haven't received it, because I have ran out. I didn't realize there was going to be a lot of people wanting them. And I've already run out. And so I need to buy more ribbon, just so you know.
Did you, it's not this coming Wednesday you're going on Lala Farms. It's the next Wednesday?
The next Wednesday, yeah. This Wednesday is the big party.
This Wednesday is going to be the $5,000
5,000 subscriber party.
Subscriber party, yes.
Yes, and y'all do not want to miss it. Be there.
Well, if it's okay with you, I'll put on my shirt and my ribbon and make a video announcing your live on Lala Farms. Is that cool?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's
just like because I know I have that shirt. I still have my blue shirt. I don't know if hubby still has his, but I have mine. So my thought is once I get the ribbon, I'll get the shirt and make a video announcing your live, and also just I'll try to think of something to say. But yeah, just thought about that. But yeah, I just threw a ponytail on this morning.
I like you in
hats. A little bit upset yesterday, but mainly I was just trying to figure out where to put everything.
Yeah,
I
salvage
put it on one
everything,
part of
keep
the
everything
fence.
you had left safe. That's understandable.
Yeah, and I went out to feed the chickens. I didn't look to see if the pots were okay, but I'm pretty sure they are, because I put them in that new little fenced area that he made.
Yeah.
And it looked like it wouldn't catch the wind. Welcome, Tiffany Q. I just got through watching one of your videos. I'm going through my Shed Wars list and watching a video from every person
Hey,
on the Shed Wars
did you
list.
see your hubby's question?
Well, he just said what? I saw what? I didn't see a question.
I know. I don't know what that means.
Maybe he came in and I was talking about him. He set up my grow lights. Welcome, Hitchy Chick. Welcome, Bev. Welcome, Nikki.
Hey,
OCDish
Nikki.
Hello, guys. Yes. Tiffany Q's draft reaction video was cute.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I'll have to go by and see it today.
And you can answer this question for me. Tiffany Q, is the Shed Wars Network guy, tech guy, is that your husband? I'm not sure. But anyway,
yes, he has his shirt still. I still have me shirt. What?
He's at work, so he's at work.
He's short-handing his sentences. I guess because he's at work.
Instead of doing a reaction video, I would just do a live this morning just to tell everybody, I'm okay. I was when it blew into the power, I started to go get it. But then when I saw it was mixed up in the power line, I was afraid to go get it. So I sat there for a while and thought about it. And the wind was blowing, and I was worried the pieces of the greenhouse were going to blow into me. So I was kind of trying to stay toward the shed area. But I stayed outside and waited for them to get there. And it was a cop and I'm guessing some kind of guy with the power company. And I knew the cop because, it's a small town. He's actually a brand new cop. And I actually used to work with his mom. And she was the special education teacher at the junior high when I worked there the first year. So I know his mom too. Welcome, the NDT show. So far I know everybody that's coming in here. So my greenhouse blew into a power line yesterday. That's what happened. And it just took me a while to get all the pots moved. And I moved them to one area of the fence and I was like, oh no, let me put it in the cubby. That way it'll stay and no air will get up under it. Because some of those pots are actually, all those pots are plastic. I do want to go buy a nice one. I thought about maybe putting my collard greens in one of those big barrel type ones. I might go pick one out. My sister's coming in town this weekend, so I'm going to go to Abilene and
barrel. What do you mean by barrel? What do you mean by barrel? Like a barrel pot? Like a barrel?
Just like a big, just like the big size.
I want to figure out how to grow strawberries in a pot or keep them sustained in a pot, because we have changed plans for the big garden area because it's been unattended for 4 years. We're just going to totally strip it and start over, but I want to save the strawberry plants that I have in there.
I have an idea.
Do you?
Since you have all those deer, what if you took some kind of a pot that you could bolt to your porch somehow and had it up to where the deer almost couldn't reach it? What about that for an idea? Or, the planters, the tall planters I got at Tractor Supply, what if you got something like that? Collards do need a lot of space. Okay. You're probably right. I guess I'll just put them in the ground. I have several rows. Since it's a little chilly right now, I'm going to wait. But actually, my last frost day is Sunday, but it is chilly right now, so halted on the planting until I.
Chaz, you use cloth bags for your strawberries, or you use cloth bags for the collards? I need to figure out if I can take the strawberry plants out of the ground safely and keep them alive and transplant them until we get that garden. We're totally going to strip that garden completely clean, take all the wood out of there that had the pre-made.
Where all the blueberries and raspberries were?
No, not the blueberries. Not the blueberries. That's a whole separate that has its own separate gated garden.
The other garden area.
The other garden, the big one. We're just gonna strip that because it's just so overgrown.
Start over.
We're just gonna strip it and start over. But I want to save as many strawberry plants as I can that are in there.
One collard green in a pot. Welcome, Miss NB. How are you? Glad to see you.
And if I can't save the strawberries,
start making videos soon again.
If I can't save the strawberries, I'll just start over again.
Yeah.
I mean, because I can't.
I have some from seed that I planted, and I actually have one up. I have 2/3 of it is the strawberry seeds, and I don't know if they'll come up from seed. I'm just trying it. I've never done it before. Then I have a little 1/3 where I planted the celery seed that my mom's boyfriend bought for me because he knew I was looking for celery seed. But what he didn't know is that Craze Family Homestead was going to send me some. So out of like 24 in my seedling tray of celery, one is coming up.
Wow.
I know. And in the
that's not a very good germination rate.
No. But
is celery hard to grow?
Yeah, I think that's kind of why they put it as a challenge, or I don't know if they're still going to do it as a challenge. They mentioned a while back that they were going to do it for both hemispheres, but I don't know if they are. So I went ahead and got celery seed, and I could not find any in this town, but you know how small my town is. So
Indian Backyard Gardener, if there's a way that you and I can private chat through StreamYard sometime today, that would be great, because our weather's finally getting decent. And I think I can get to those strawberries here
growing with Donnie
within the next several days. And I want to know how I can dig them up and just transplant them temporarily until after the last frost and keep them alive. So I need to get with you.
Indiana Backyard Gardener. Did I make you a mod in here? Let me look real quick. I could do it. I finally figured out I could do it on my phone. I pull up my live on my phone, and I could do it just by touching it. So that's awesome.
Is that Donnie or Donnie? How do you pronounce her name?
I've like Donnie, like Will It Grow's girlfriend, Dan, but hers is actually Danny. But when he says it with his accent, it sounds like Donnie. But
Donnie? All right. Well, yeah, but hello, and please forgive me if I butchered your name. I'm not very good with names.
So is it Donnie or Danny, or is it Donnie? I say Donnie. I think it's Donnie, like Donnie and Osmond, but not spelled the same. Yeah, Indiana Backyard Gardener is a mod. Okay. Who's
Nauseous?
Yes, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Can you put up a link for Growing with Donnie and Miss MB for me?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to both of those channels. Donnie
Miss
or Donnie. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm subscribed to her.
She lives in New Mexico, and she used to have chickens. We won't go into that. And she grows a lot of stuff in her yard. She's real nice. I've talked to her on the phone. She's real nice. She's sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Adrian. So, Donnie or Donnie. Yeah, Donnie. Yeah, you say it like Donnie.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I heard Muddy Boots give her a shout out. And so then I turned around and gave her a shout out too, to try to help her channel grow. So hopefully she got some subs off of that. I'm sorry, Miss MB. I didn't mean to bring that up. But yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one, NDT. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just hope that they'll, when it comes to names, I don't mind correction at all, because I don't want to mess up somebody's name. But writing and reading is more my thing than math. Math is more her thing. Miss MB and Growing with Donnie. were the two that are here in the chat.
Some of you might know my friend Howie. Who's Howie, Chaz?
Is it Cedar Creek Farmstead, Howie? The one that passed away?
Someone passed away?
Yeah. Before I was on YouTube, I watched this channel called Cedar Creek Farmstead. And thank you, Jan. And the husband passed away of a heart attack. Welcome, Living Simple Homestead and Outdoors. The husband passed away of a heart attack, and then she took a little bit of a break, the wife did. And he does stuff around his farm, but he talked about like prepping kind of stuff too.
Okay.
And but now I guess, and I'm glad to see it, and I need to go and run her playlist, just because I know it would be hard to be suddenly, widowed.
Yeah, I can't
just like the Tinker's wife,
Yeah.
Oh, I was on your live when she started crying, and I was like, oh my gosh,
I know.
I've gotta watch overdoing it for the people who can't be growing right now, like thick and thin lifestyle channel right now in transition. So
hi, Living Simple. Want to make sure you knew I saw you. Hey,
Cedar Creek Farmstead was the channel I was referring to, and
Chaz
they're
says
pretty
food forest permaculture. Chaz, I actually think I know that channel, and I meant to last night, but I had a lot of stuff I was doing behind the scenes.
Forest permaculture. Are they in Shed Wars?
I think that
that name looks familiar.
It looks familiar to me for a certain reason, but before I say, I need to make sure. I think that's one of the channels I follow.
Cedar Creek Homestead. Miss MB, Heritage Heart Homestead just put up the name. I think they changed it from Cedar Creek Homestead to Cedar Creek Farmstead. Because I looked at it, and she was in my live yesterday, and I was questioning if that was her, but it was because she changed Homestead to Farmstead. So that's, but she's doing cooking now. So, and they're God-fearing family, and that would just be so sad to lose the spouse. So I do feel for her. I don't remember her name, but
we need to keep there's so many channels that we need to keep in our thoughts and our prayers, and the Tinker's wife is definitely one of them. She's going through a huge big change in her life, and she's fixing to start a new journey where she's having to leave the home that she's lived with her husband in and loved and had so many good memories, and having to get rid of all her gardening stuff. Like, it's just heartbreaking. And so yeah, we do need to, we need to do our channels, but we do need to try to be sensitive as well, especially to those that we really care about. And she's definitely one of the people that I really care about. Like,
I'm glad she said that, because if she had not said that, none of us would know that we're overdoing it.
Exactly.
To the people who can't do that right now.
I mean, when you're cutting up and laughing, you can get carried away, because it's what she's going through is not our reality right now, because we're not experiencing what she's going through. I can't even begin to pretend
my biggest fear.
What she's going through.
My husband will pass away before me, and I will be in this house all by myself, and that nobody will come see me, and I will die here in the house of cats. I will be the crazy cat lady all by myself here in this house, because I don't have family in this town.
Let's make a pact.
Not that my family sees me anyway, but
we're going to make a pact, Gail, right here on live, and we're going to say that if you and I both somehow, some way outlive our husbands, we will just live our lives together and take care of each other.
One of us will move toward the other one.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
It would be me coming to you, because I'm not living in Montana. I'm not living in Montana without my husband. I'm just not. I'm sorry.
Hi, Frankie. Yeah, this is a 3-bedroom house right here.
So
Three-bedroom house
we'll
with a
just
full
grow old
shed.
together and take care of each other if we both outlive our husbands.
Yeah.
Indiana Bart, she's a witness, she says.
Yeah.
Oh my gracious.
Got Gail's from Howie's broadcast. Oh, I must have been on there one day.
Oh, so yeah, you must have been on their
On their live. Yeah.
yeah.
I
Food
pop
Forest
into people's
Permaculture.
lives. I try to go into different channels that I don't know. And then I find people like Cranky Frankie over here. And I go into people's lives and I try to meet different people, new people. Because there's a lot of great people out there.
Hey, your husband says that he's on the road going to meet the UPS guy.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Sometimes he has to go meet the UPS. Welcome Susie's Home and Garden in New York City. New York City. Awesome.
Oh, that's a new channel. I haven't seen that channel. Hey, Susie Home. Can one of our moderators place her link in the chat, please? I want to check out Susie's Home and Garden in New York City.
Yeah, I think Indiana Backyard Gardener is still in here. Let me make Mackenzie a mod too.
Living Simple. When did you go Living Simple? When do you go live? Do you have a regular night and time, or do you random go up? Because I'm not getting your notifications, so I need to make sure I have your bell rung.
Oh, I went into the coolest live last night. Toonstead.
I haven't heard of them.
The guy that draws the cartoon characters that are a lot of people's banner or logos. And he drew a picture of me. Of course, it was for St. Patrick's Day. So they're supposed to email it to me, and I'll probably include it like in a video, or I might pull it up and make it like my, like my thumbnail on a picture or on something. But yeah, oh, it's very cool.
I haven't heard of that channel. What's the channel name again?
Toonstead. Yeah, Indiana Backyard Gardener. If you could put up Toonstead for my sis here, if you don't mind. If you're not busy, you're probably in the middle of doing something. I'm not planning anything today because it's a little bit chilly, unless it warms up. But yeah, they drew this cool cartoon of me, and I have these glasses on. They're like this big, and he made this joke that he got those glasses from my actual picture, and I was like, oh no, my glasses are not that big. But it was so funny. I was already subscribed to him, but I had not watched a lot of videos. But I was on Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla during the day yesterday, and they recommended it, and so I went in there to check it out after I watched Myra on Lala Farms. So there's so many channels. I got off right after Myra finished. I went on to I tried to see if I could catch Journey Along with Shannon.
Indiana can't find it. You need to help her, Gail.
Toonstead. Toonstead.
All right, Living Simple, 10 p.m. on Saturday nights. Oh, that's perfect because there's not a whole lot going on Saturday nights. Okay, so it's 1:25 there. Okay, wait. 1 o'clock there. It's 10 a.m. my time.
Yeah, I typed the channel name.
So they're 3 hours ahead of us. Do I have that right? Y'all in chat, I have that right? If it's 10 a.m. my time and it's 1 in the afternoon their time, or is it 2 in the afternoon? How can it be 1:25? And when they said Living Simple, you said it's 1:25 there, but it's 9:54 a.m. when you wrote that message. So I'm confused by the minutes. Usually it's whole numbers, not. I'm confused. Someone help me. Thank you.
7 p.m. Okay, good.
I can't. My brain's not working.
This Saturday night, Lori's World is going live. This Saturday night. I think this is the link right here for Toonstead if anybody wants it.
Okay, thank you.
They draw cartoons. I was in the chat and they drew Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, and then I was second. And they put you in order, and then I guess they draw everybody as many as they can during their time that they're there.
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Thank you, Adrian. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. And the guy has a funny personality too. He's making jokes, and his wife is kind of like moderating and helping. And I'm thinking his wife knows how to draw too. So it's cool. I like it. I think I'm gonna have to start looking now at the logos, but some of these logos were drawn. That you see the hand drawn logos and banners. Yeah. Some of those were made by Toonstead. So once he draws it, he'll give it to you. He'll email it to you. So that's so cool. Very, very cool. So I'll put it up where you guys can see it once I get it. So if you see me wearing a lot of green, you'll know that's it.
Okay, I found that. Really I need to watch a couple of their videos today, though, so my subscription will stick and not.
Yeah. I went on
right now, so I can go back after this live is over.
If you want to get one way to grow your channel by a little bit, maybe not tons, but maybe 5 to 15, okay, possibly, depending on how big your channel is. Go to Rich Life's grow section, and if you go in there, he starts at 7. If you go in there on Tuesday and you go in at 6 o'clock and you put in how many subs you have and say hello to him, he will queue up channels and play your video. So a long time ago, for Gail Southern Living, he played my button lamp video, which was then my first 10 videos. He played that one. Hello, Tin Can Gardener. You didn't come in to bully me some more today, did you? Go look at my greenhouse video and see what Tin Can Gardener wrote. It's like, hello, kick me when I'm down, buddy. Kick me when I'm down.
I know Moody Boots gave you a hard time too, but that was because he had SpongeBob.
I probably wasn't in there for that. But yeah, Tin Can Gardener. I was like, this is not the time for Team Will It Grow, Team Woodcutter. I'm in the middle of like some tragedy here.
When you guys had talked earlier and he was talking about the microburst and whatever, what made him laugh was that he had just gotten done talking to you about that morning, I guess.
Yeah.
About 4 hours later.
It wasn't blowing at that time.
Well, yeah, he said, and 4 hours later, he gets confirmation. He gets the news, what happened to you. And he said what went through his head was that SpongeBob cartoon when it says 4 hours later, like during the episode. Have you watched SpongeBob? Have you ever seen SpongeBob, the cartoon, Gail?
SpongeBob.
It's the yellow.
Oh, yeah. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes. Well, in their cartoons, a lot of times, when it's transitioning from one scene to another, they'll put up this thing that goes like 1 hour later or 10 hours later. Well, that's what he saw in his head. It made him laugh. Anyway, we were talking about that last night. He's like, that is the first thing that went through my head. And he goes, and I laughed. And I wasn't laughing at what happened to her greenhouse. He's like, I was laughing at the situation because we had just talked about microbursts that day.
Well, when I got off the live, I wanted to go grocery shopping.
Later, it happens to her in her yard. So
when I got off the live, I was tired, but also I wanted to go grocery shopping. But then I looked at the time, and it was too close to my husband's lunchtime. So I said, I'll just wait till after lunch. So right after he left from lunch, I went grocery shopping. I came back, and I was bringing the groceries in. I happened to look out the window, and I was like, where's my greenhouse?
Yeah. That's crazy.
And there's an extra double, triple lock on the back door. So I went out the front door and around.
Mm-hmm.
And there were still groceries in the car and everything. And then I was looking at the ground to see what hit the ground. Some of my tomatoes hit the ground. And then I was looking, and greenhouse was in the power line, and I started to go over to it and grab it, and something in my head said, "Ooh,
I'm so
no,
glad
I
you
better,
did, because
I better not touch that." And
that
so
was
I
a
called
wire
911.
that was a wire that was safe to right. Wasn't that a grounded wire? But there's
It
no
would
way.
have been okay, but I'm not an electrician. I have nothing to do with any of that. My whole
Yeah,
entire life,
I wouldn't
I've
either.
been told never to touch those, never to drive through those, never to anything. If you see it, get out of your car, walk around or something. So, I mean, that little red light went off in my head, and I was like, no, I better not. So I called 911. I know it sounds extreme, but I didn't want to touch it and then be dead. And then my husband's like, well, sorry, Gail Southern Living's dead. See y'all later. Um, so, yeah.
Guys didn't
So
like that comment, Gail.
I decided not to touch it, and a cop and a electric guy came, and oh boy,
Yes, Susie, hon. That's exactly
you know
what
what?
was
Hubby
mine.
hubby must have something going on in his pocket there. You see what he typed there?
Yes, I did.
Elbow cough.
I think it's because he heard what you said about, him coming up on the end. Well, hey, Gail Southern Living's dead. Bye.
Yeah, I mean,
He didn't like that comment. You almost got me with your link, Gail. LOL. That's from Miss MB.
Your link. What do you?
I'm not sure.
I was going, Miss MB. What do you mean by that? Hi,
when
Pepper,
I saw your video, I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
How are you doing?
Hey, Pepper.
I waited outside for them to get there, and I saw the truck go by the front of our street, and then they came out in through the alley. Almost scared me a little bit because all of a sudden there's like two men standing there. But yeah, nervous Nelly. But
that's all right.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's okay. I went into the utility room to go feed the chickens this morning, and I went in there and I forgot that grow light was going, and the whole room was pink, and I was like, it kind of scared me because he just set it up yesterday, and I haven't been in there.
Oh, she almost came onto the panel.
Oh, Miss MB, you want to come onto the panel? You surely can. Let me put the link up again. Well, hubby said he wasn't coming home for lunch today, and usually I want to start early if I'm going to do a live because I don't want to run into his lunchtime. So
that's because he's spoiled rotten.
Somebody was taking him out to lunch today. Yes, he is rotten. He was. I put the link up if anybody wants to join us.
And for y'all to know,
even
I'm allowed to say that because that's my brother.
Who likes to pick on me, I forgive you, Tin Can Gardner.
when I seen it yesterday, after Boots chat, I got a call during the chat. Someone came to pick me up to take me shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I got to go to Walmart for about an hour and a half yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, she says no.
You don't even have to. Hey, Miss MB, you don't even have to put your face. You just hit that stop cam, and it'll.
We'll just hear your voice.
And we'll just hear your voice.
Because there's a lot of people that don't want their.
That's what Homestead Aquarius does.
Yeah.
He just puts up his little.
That is not funny.
What's not funny?
Me being dead and you putting up a video of it.
You're looking like will it not grow with your finger right there.
That's right. Let me tell you, that is not funny.
Grow. Even if the greenhouse goes down, it will still grow because it's under the grow light, man. We are good.
I'm the only wood
will it grow is good, man.
Hey, I gotta go. UPS guys here.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Have a good lunch, everybody.
All right, you too. Bye.
Right. Bye, baby.
I love my brother, y'all. I really do.
Yeah, he's a sweetie.
We
Sweetheart.
constantly give each other a hard time, even all through childhood. So nothing changes.
I can't wait to get my ribbon.
What are
I'll let
siblings
you know.
for, Niecy?
You should be getting it I just mailed them off yesterday morning. Literally took them to the post office and dropped them off. So
Welcome, Choni.
I would say next week sometime you should be getting them.
Yesterday when I got home from the store, before I even put my stuff away, I came over and woke up the computer and went to it, and then I saw your posting. I'm going, and then I heard someplace in Texas had a tornado, and I'm going, oh no, not Gail's.
There was a lot of tornadoes in that storm that stretched all the way across the Midwest.
Yeah, they had it in. Doesn't Frank and Tina live in Georgia? Is it Georgia?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
I guess they had it. The high winds in Georgia too.
Well,
I went into some of the lives last night, but I wasn't really talking because, I was really tired and I was, a little bit upset, a little bit stressed out. So I went in, but I just didn't talk. I was lurking. This one time I was lurking, which I don't do normally, but
you were
sometimes
lurking.
when something happens, I have to give it a little bit of time, and then I'm okay.
Yeah.
I wake up the next day and I'm like, okay, it's a new day. Our last frost date is Sunday, so just all the pots are outside. So thank God I had the grow light from the Vineyard Chicks that I could just pull out, and my husband put it up for me. So
you're gonna get? Are you gonna get another greenhouse, Gail? Are you gonna get another greenhouse? There's got to be a way. Well, if a tornado comes, ain't nothing gonna
probably won't be putting it up.
But I wonder if there's a way where you can make it more secure, like with rebar or a heavier, instead of using bricks, like maybe using cinder block or tie downs or something. Nikki!
Hi, Nikki.
Hello, beautiful lady.
Well, look who's back.
Well, hello, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki, I need you to send me your I need you to email me your address, please, so I can send you something in the mail.
Me?
Yes, you, Nikki.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Email address?
Yep. If you go to my About tab, or actually, I can type it in. Hang on. Oh no, I can't.
There seems to be so many conversations going on.
Kaz, do you have
What is that noise?
It's coming from my brother.
Is it echoing?
Yes. Right. Fix your radio.
Fix your radio.
I can't do it. Nikki, if you go to my About tab on my channel and scroll down to where it says email, if you click on it, it'll pull up my email address. And you can just send it to me.
Okay. I'll check it out.
I went to your channel and I didn't see an email address for you, so
look who it is.
Because I was going to email you from your channel, but I didn't see an email address listed for your channel.
Okay.
Miss MB's not been on here before. Miss MB, what you need to do
is email address there.
Turn down your.
Okay, I'll double check because I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, hold on
now
a second.
I can't hear anything.
Miss
Wait a
MB,
minute.
turn down your
TV.
I'm going to take you out. Turn down your volume to where you can't hear what I'm saying. Then click on that link again.
I can't hear anything. Did I turn it down too much? Because now I can't hear anything. I don't know what you guys are saying.
Can't hear us?
She should click
But I turned it all the way down.
on the YouTube side of the chat.
I'm gonna.
She should click the speaker on the YouTube side, because that'll mute that, and then she can come back to this chat.
Well, she's not on here, and I'm still hearing a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
It's got to be Taz.
How about now?
Where's that coming from?
What is that sound? Okay, it goes away. It's got to be.
No, I still hear it.
Somebody's got their TV on.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
it's
that's
Nikki.
right. Nikki does the daycare in her house.
That's what it is. That's what we're
That's
hearing.
it. You can
Okay.
hear small children.
Is that
That's
me?
what it is. Yep, it's you.
It's all those children in there.
It's all
Hey,
those
how are
precious
you?
kids.
Gail, I wanted to ask you, how are all of your chickens? You still
I'm still
have
hearing
some?
something.
Yeah,
I
all the
am
chickens
too.
are fine. Rusty and Boots are growing like weeds. They just seem like they grow an inch every day. They're getting so tall. And Rusty is catching up with Boots on the growing. So
Oh my.
I keep their little food things, both little containers full. So they just eat.
Uh-huh. Hey,
I
Cranky
can hear.
Frankie.
Frankie is a musician, if you guys don't know that.
No, I love musicians. I like following channels
he
that
sings that Magnet and Steel. Do you know that song? That's one of the songs I remember that he sang on his thing.
I'll
And
have to
sometimes he'll
check
have a
Cranky
panel,
Frankie
and
out.
his panel will come up and sing music too. So.
Nikki, I
I
found
like,
your email. I found your
Jamie
email
Slate.
address. So I'll shoot you an email later on today.
Kind of like Jamie Slate music. Miss MB. Well, I think like you can hear me right now.
Whoa, you okay?
Okay, so
You did?
have to
Okay.
mute it. You have to mute it where
Okay.
you can't hear what I'm saying. Then you hit the link, you go in, you check your mic.
Something isn't right. I'm
when
hearing
it tells
different
you to type
conversations.
when you tell it to type, you type your name in there, you check your mic, then you click submit and go in there. And then you're not using YouTube's mic, you're using StreamYard's mic.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What I do is I just completely X out of YouTube and don't even stay in it. It makes life so much easier on StreamYard if you do it that way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you run into complications and it's a big old mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to try again with you, Miss MB. I'll have to call you. We'll set it up and we'll just keep trying
This is
until we can get you on. I was excited to get to talk to her.
Oh,
too.
yeah, that's a good idea. Do a test live with her, Gail.
Yeah.
And then that way you can kind of walk her through how to set all that up. Kind of like what Moody Boots did with Nikki.
Yeah.
Muddy Boots.
Yeah.
I was picking on him hard last night.
My first StreamYard live was on New Year's Eve. And I was doing that because Mr. Moody Boots was gonna do that giveaway on that Tuesday or Wednesday or something. And so I was just testing it out. It ended up being a 6.5 hour live. That was not intentional.
It can
I'm
happen
hearing
quick,
like
though.
2 different people talking here.
Yeah, I'm hearing interference
not
as well.
right.
Hello, Toonstead. Thank you for drawing my picture last night. That was very cool. I just founded your channel out a little while ago. We
Yeah,
put up
she
your link
did.
a little bit ago. I said, I've been subscribed, but Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla recommended you. I went into your live and you drew my picture, and I was like, that's very cool. Hopefully I'll get that email today.
Instead, I subbed to your channel, but I do need to go back in and watch a couple of videos and comment so that my subscription sticks. So I'll be lurking on your channel sometime today.
Yeah, the one that was for yesterday. If you want to see the picture he drew.
Okay, I'll definitely check that one out first.
I think you just like Miss MB, when you're in here and you can hear us talking, you have to hit that little mute button on your screen. Then you click the link. Then you go into StreamYard. You type your name. You can test your mic when you're in there typing your name. That's where you say hello, hello. That's what I say. Then you hit submit. So that's basically that.
What is going on?
I'm hearing some feedback coming from you, Nikki, but I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah, I'm going to go out for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Rusty Pepper.
Hey,
I don't
Ed,
know
how
where
are
she's-
you? Ed, you were on live for so long last night, and I had to leave and go to bed, and then I got up because I had insomnia, and you were back on live. So I
back
kind of
on? Did he stop and then go back on?
yes, he did. So I stayed for a couple minutes, and I didn't really comment because I didn't really know how long I was going to stay on your second live, Ed. But I didn't stay on long. I ended up going back to bed.
Yeah,
So.
he had North Shore Preparedness on there.
He did. I
popped
saw
in
that
for a little bit
Yeah.
right before. I popped in for a little while right before I went to bed.
Yeah, North Shore is good people.
Yeah,
I enjoy
he is
his
a good
channel.
guy. Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's just so
Yeah.
positive. You know what I
So
mean?
sweet.
He's like
I
a big
don't-
old rainbow.
Yeah. Oh, I know. He's like a cool '70s guy. He reminds me of,
Yeah, he is.
I don't know. But I'm getting the impression that North Shore Preparedness. No. Maybe North Shore Preparedness was the one who gave the love ray to Prepping 101, which is why Prepping 101 now does it for other people.
That's exactly what he does. Prepping
When
101
I get
actually said
my-
that.
I've never heard that. Don't quote me on that story. I don't know if that's the
I
truth.
heard it from Prepping 101's mouth himself.
Oh, so that is true. So
It is
just
true,
got
yes.
that impression. So when I get to be a big channel and start to have a lot of people in my lives, I'm going to start doing that as well. And it is going to be so much fun. Hello, Ed. How are you?
Hey, Ed.
I'm
How are
good,
you
Bill.
this morning?
Overwhelmed.
One day at a time, dude. One day at a time.
Exactly.
Sometimes one moment at a time.
You know,
I think I said that to
stayed
you
on-
yesterday.
I stayed on that live for 5 hours straight.
I know.
My
You were on
longest
there a
was
while.
6.5 hours. That was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
But I've done 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. It seems like I can't get on here and just do an hour. I say, I'm just going to stay an hour. And at the hour, there'll be like 25 people on there. So then I'll stay another hour and then blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But-
I did, I think it was around New Year's Eve or so. I did 16-hour live.
Can I don't mean to bring up a sore subject. I just have a question.
What?
Did you get to keep all your hours and stuff from all your videos, or did you lose all that? Welcome, Lori's World.
I didn't lose anything.
Okay, you still have it. You just haven't unset those from being private yet. Your videos.
No, they're just private. There's two live shows that I did that I'm going to delete completely because I don't want to see the person at all.
You can just leave those in private land. I have some videos and a couple of lives that I set to private, which I get to keep. If you just set them to private, nobody can see them ever again, but you still get to keep the time. If you delete those lives, you lose the time. So, I mean, totally up to you.
And
your channel.
But those lives wasn't that long. I think I did an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as bad as losing a 5-hour live time. That
Exactly.
would be bad. So that's
Exactly.
good. I'm glad you got to keep your time. Hello, Lori's World again.
But
How close is Lori's World getting to her goal? Yesterday, she's still in the 170s.
Let me check.
That picture I put up on my live today, that's a picture of New England, like Rhode Island.
She is at
really?
980 right now. Lori's World is at 980. She's only 20 miles away. Lori's World, yeah, we're trying to help her get to 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's an awesome channel.
Yeah, she is.
I'm gonna throw up her link real quick.
I'm trying to get to Ed's channel, and I'm having the worst time getting there. I don't know why.
Just look it up by Southern Woodworking.
By the way, don't search for Ed's channel by his name because I just saw some very disturbing images that I did not want to see.
Are you serious?
It'll get used to you after Ed. Don't worry about it. Okay, YouTube has to get used to it. Once your
let's
link
just
is
say
searched
there's
every
other
day,
channels that are using the words thick and thin in the inappropriate ways.
And see,
and it's okay. YouTube will find you. Don't worry about it. After your
Oh
name
my
is searched so
gracious.
much, it'll start putting you up there. It did that for my coupon channel
All
for
right,
the
so
longest time.
look,
It
y'all
would
don't
not find
search
it.
for it. Let me find it, and I'll put up the link. Do not search for Ed.
well,
After
Here's
it
your
gets used to you, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, Ed. Don't worry about it. I put the link for Lori's World. If you guys are not subscribed to Lori's World, please go check her out. She does cooking, canning, and gardening, art, and she does a Techie Tuesday video every week. So she is very versatile. I'm sure most of you guys are subscribed to her, but if you're not, please go check out Lori's World. There's a few people in here that aren't in the gardening community that might be able to go check her out. She's multi-versatile. Welcome, Eva, Highland Homestead. Glad to see you here today. I enjoyed your live very much the other day. It was very informative, and you've motivated me that I need to go get some of that medical stuff for my house. Welcome, Rick, Twin Brook Acres.
thank you, OCD chick.
Awesome.
Yeah, but you know what? It was weird. Simply Jan was in my live, and after I made that one video yesterday, and during my live, she was able to put my link up.
I just look you up by Southern Woodworking, but
Yeah, for now.
if everybody typed in thick and thin lifestyle every day, it would get used to it. And eventually it will. It'll get used to you again. Get those videos back up and get it in the swing, and it'll get you going. It'll start promoting you.
Good morning.
Now,
Did you
let
see
me
I
know
got
when
you?
you're going to go live again, Ed, and I'll try to go up with you because you made the comment that I had not been on your lives yet. So,
Wow, you're
yes,
lagging.
Eva, I was,
Big
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it happens.
Your voice sounds like a robot.
Mine?
Yeah. Well, it did. And there goes again.
It happens when we're talking across each other. I notice it makes those weird noises.
Green well
All right, I
fishing.
posted, Ed, I got your link posted into the chat.
She did.
All right, that way nobody will be traumatized.
Green well fishing. Welcome.
Hello, Green Well Fishing.
I see
I
you
can't
did
wait
well.
to go fishing.
Yeah, see, when I do,
Hubby has a new reel, so we're gonna have to go pretty soon. And the girls bought him a new tackle box. So
nice.
And he's got new fishing lures, so he's got a bunch of new fishing stuff. So I just
hey,
use my same
Yeah.
purple reel.
You found the link.
I did. I posted it.
She did.
I see that.
I had to go back and I'm sub to you, so I had to go back to my channels and find you that way. So
Right.
I just pull up Southern Woodworking and it comes up, bam, like that. But
well, I didn't think about doing that. That might have been a lot less traumatizing.
And even in my video,
yeah.
And I even told everybody in my video what my name was before.
I do things the hard way sometimes, not on purpose, but it just it's the way I can do it or figure it out. When I very first started YouTube, I didn't know how to post links. And stocking my pantry, Rebecca tried to help me, but I never could quite get it. And then finally, it was Wild Edibles that went back and forth on me on comments with me until I finally figured it out. I was like, oh, I got it. And I can do it easier on my phone than on my computer. When I get on my computer, I start getting in and out of windows and messing stuff up. So I just do it on my phone, and it's so much. So I moderate from my phone. It's a lot easier.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, I try to do just an hour live, or an hour, 10 minutes. It always ends up 5 hours or more.
Yeah.
Hey, if
Hi,
I've got,
Rand, Homestead.
Because you want to get out after the hour, and after the hour, there's like 20 something people in there, and you're like, oh.
yeah. And last night I was going to get off probably 3 hours, and I still had 11 people in there. I'm like, well, I'll just keep talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sometimes I talk to people when they're on their live and they can't hear me. And I'm like, Ed, just stay on, keep talking.
Right. I did that
hear me
too.
say that. I was like, Ed,
No.
just keep talking. I'm trying to see what people are saying.
Heritage, you can do it from the cell phone on StreamYard, but it's not always the best connection.
I've only done it once. And it wasn't my own live. I went on Cajun Hydroponics live because I was outside doing something with seeds. And I happened to welcome Tinker's wife. How are you?
Hey,
I was
Patty.
outside and I happened to have my tripod, so I put it on the tripod and I did a live outside. So
Patty
that was
Tinker's wife.
Susie's
thank you, Susie's home.
Okay, you saw it.
Hey, Lori's
Oh,
World.
you watched my 500 subscriber giveaway?
She wants to know how it went.
It went well. It went well. I'll have another one at my 1,000K.
You're doing the same thing I'm doing.
What?
As soon as I hit 500, I'm giving I might as well say it, a bee keeping kit away that I bought for myself. It's never been used, but I'm allergic to bees, so it was a bad idea. So when I hit 500 and it sticks, I'm giving that away.
That's a
When I
great
hit-
idea.
And when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I made a corner table and a coffee table out of a solid 6-panel oak door. I cut it in half and made 2 separate tables. That I'm
No,
going to give away when I'm at 1,000.
stay.
Yeah.
No. I
Yeah.
said no.
I was gonna do one at 750, but then I got a love rate and I bounced way over it. And at the time I didn't have money.
He
I
wants
didn't
to
have
love on
money
you.
to go buy gift cards or anything at that time. So I said, well, I'm gonna have to wait till 1K. Hold on for a second, guys. I think somebody's at my front door. Y'all keep talking.
What's
Hey,
your baby? What's
Thank
your
you,
baby's
Her name, I have 2. Her name is Briley, and my brown one name is Paisley.
That one wants to love on you.
Yeah, she literally sticks to me like Velcro all day long. She's my therapy dog. So she does not let me go anywhere without being right by my side. Yes,
like
I
this
have
one.
a baby. Now my brown one looks a lot like yours, Ed.
Yeah, this is a rat terrier chihuahua mix. And she's,
Mine,
no matter where I go, this little girl follows me. If
Yeah,
I go to
mine are the
take a
same
shower,
way.
she's at the door. When I
Yep.
go to bed, she runs through the door and wants me to pick her up and put her on the bed.
mine are the
She's
same
awesome.
way. Mine are Chiweenies.
I don't have to pick mine up to put him on the bed. He knows how to do it all by himself. Of course, Sue's a boxer.
Right. And she
Tinker
can
Fun
jump
Snake.
on it, but she just wants me to pick her up.
But
She's
she
lazy.
wants daddy's arms around her.
Like I said, she's
Patty.
like, this is what she does. See where she's at? Right
Yeah.
there? It doesn't matter if I'm in my truck driving. If I'm in my big truck, she sleeps on the bed. As soon as she hears that air brake pop, she's up in my lap. I just noticed I was at 451 when I came in here, and I'm just coming in to support Gail and everybody else. And I just jumped up to 556.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Cool.
This community
Of course.
we try to support each other, Ed.
Yeah. You see John from Will It Grow on my live?
Yeah.
I think I had
told you that
already-
for a minute. He was there.
Yeah, he
It
stayed
was
on
the
for
guy
6
that's coming to
hours.
work on my fence.
Oh, yay.
good.
Hey, Gail, your
Yeah.
your greenhouse.
Yeah.
I had the same one. You literally got to take rebar, long sticks of rebar, bend one in like a hook, and put 4 on each side and shove them down in the ground. It's the only way that's going to
Yeah.
stop from flying. Mine ended up in a tornado, get hit by a tornado, or the tornado was close by, and I found it 2 blocks away in a tree.
Yeah.
And I had bricks and all that crap on top of it, and it still took it.
I mean, when it comes to a tornado, Ed, you can have a solid wooden built greenhouse, and if a tornado hits it, it's toast.
Yeah.
Right. But see, she just went through the windstorm, and that's basically what we got, because the tornado actually went past the house I was living at about 1.5 miles away, but we still got the high winds. I lost 3 greenhouses in 1 year.
Yeah, I think Jason Avers lost his too. Eva, yesterday we got one of those wind bursts in Texas, and I just got back from grocery shopping. I looked outside. My greenhouse had blown into the power line. I started to get it, but I thought that's a bad idea. So I called 911, and the power guy came out, pulled it out for me. Then I had to move all my pots. I lost some of my tomato seedlings. And then my husband set up my green light for me in the utility room. So I have a few things of small things under that. The rest of the pots are outside next to the fence. And everything out there seems to be okay. It's just a little bit chilly out there today.
Right
Well,
So hopefully nothing will die.
wherever I decide to move to,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to build one
Lay
in
down.
the ground. So
Lay
I
down.
don't have to worry about it going
Lay
nowhere.
down because no.
Hey, Chris, Clever Crafts.
Yes, Chris, welcome.
But yeah, having Northern Shore, which he said call him by his name or just call him North, to have him show up.
I know. When I went in and saw him there, I was like, wow, he's like a big channel.
He's got almost 500,000 subscribers.
Oh, on last Friday night, of course, I was in the draft when the draft live that finished. Welcome, Lala Farms. Then I went into Down Under Farm and Forge, and he was in the middle of getting Love Raid, and I knew it was from North Shore Preparedness. So my husband had it on Darren, and I had it on North Shore Preparedness, and I was listening to the live from the perspective of North Shore Preparedness, and it was really cool. And Darren's reaction was just priceless. I mean, to see a grown man get teared up, because he went on to do that live to announce his 1,000 giveaway that was coming. He did not know that night he was going to get a Love Raid that gave him at least around 60 subs and sent him past his 1K. So I'm so happy for Down Under Farm and Forge. It was his turn to hit that 1K, and I was very, very happy for him. So that was awesome.
He deserved it, and I actually watched that live today. You know, I went back.
Wasn't that awesome? He is such a sweet guy. He seems so sweet.
Yeah, it was awesome to see him actually break down like that. I didn't think I'd ever see that from him.
Yeah. Well, people work so hard to grow their YouTube channel, and they're basically working for no pay. So when they finally get there, it does mean something to them. And you could tell it meant something to him. And also just to feel like, you know, people care and people are listening to me and watching me. And you showing your house?
I was showing the bear.
Look at all those.
Thank you.
All those awesome taxidermy stuff she's got going on in there.
I have a video. If y'all want to see all of them, I have a video. A short video.
Hey, I'm looking forward to your collaboration with Lala Farms.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited with Hat Creek, and I think we might get a third one. They're working on a third family. But the thing is a lot of us, those of us on the spectrum don't usually like getting on camera, especially children. So we'll see if they're willing to come on. But I'm crossing all my fingers and toes that we get a third
You're
person
welcome, Lala Farms.
in it. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
I want to do a video about announcing you're live on Lala Farms wearing my shirt and my ribbon, and to give, more views and more exposure to your cause, autism awareness, which I think is a good cause. I worked in special education for 3 years, and I went out on an injury, but I do really, really miss those kids. And I work with some great kids. I work with kids with autism, kids with Down syndrome, kids with other problems, ADD, ADHD, all that stuff. And I so miss those kids, and I really have considered going back because I miss the kids so much. They were just so precious, and it was just awesome to be able to help them and watch them grow and learn, and learn how to move through the world and learn how to do things in the classroom, and just try to help them to
Hey,
maneuver
Chris,
through that.
Clever Craft. How are you
They
doing?
are a joy to watch as they learn each new step.
Yeah, there's one little Down syndrome kid. Awesome, Ed. That's awesome. I thought I was never gonna figure out what to do. And after working with him the first year I worked with him, the second year working with him, I did so much better from all the stuff that I'd learned. So it was awesome. It was a great experience, and I'm so glad I did it. And it wasn't a lot of pay, but when I left my job at the hospital, I wanted to find a job that had meaning. I said, God, show me a job that has meaning, that I can feel fulfilled, that I can feel like I'm helping. And I saw the post on that. I think it was on the unemployment website in Abilene, listed that job. And I was like, oh, I always wanted to try being like a student teacher type person. So it was a good experience. Unfortunately, it was only 3 years because I got the neck injury, but I might try it again next year, but I'll probably just go to a different district, maybe like one of these little small towns around here.
And Gail, look out.
You got you some seeds.
I
Awesome.
was actually going through my big truck and got all my clothes out.
Thank you, Eva.
And I found extra money in my pocket that I forgot, because I never put money in my pocket. I always have a debit card all the time.
Yeah.
But I bought 2 of these, and I'm going to do a video on planning. And if I stay in truck driving over the road, I'm actually going to grow all my garden stuff inside my truck.
No, cool.
That would be cool. I can't wait to see the videos on that, because that'll be something totally unique.
Yeah.
John
Unique.
Will It Grow said, as if I grow a full-size tomato in the back of my 18-wheeler, he would even be impressed.
Yeah.
And for the NDT show, thank you for subscribing. And yes, they do work. It's something that's quick and easy. All you got to do is put the seed in the center, pour water in it, and boom, they swell up, cover up the seed, and let's let it go.
Yeah, on my couponing, the reason I started couponing is because I took that job. The difference between the amount of money I got from the hospital and the amount of money I got as a paraprofessional was literally $500 a month difference. No, probably more than that. So I was trying to figure out how to pay for groceries on that job because I wanted to be at the job. And so that's when I started the couponing. That's where the couponing started. And of course, now I don't work, and my husband has adjusted to my income, we've adjusted to his income. And I just don't ask for a lot. I try to economize and do things I'm pretty independent. This is actually the first time in my life that I've not worked.
Wow.
So, but I do like my time at home, and I do like sharing my stories with my YouTube friends, and I've made some really good friends.
You know what? You're an awesome person, and you have an awesome channel. You kind of screwed me up last night because I forgot about your second channel. When you came onto my live, it was under the couponing name.
Yes.
And I'm like,
I realized it was on that channel, and I went over to my other one. Sometimes I do that by accident. Sometimes I do it on purpose. But actually, last night I did it by accident because it was like right before bed, and I said, "Let me just check in, and say hi or whatever." And I wasn't going to say hi because I was getting ready to go to bed, but I wasn't quite tired yet, so I had it just on low, and I was just sitting there, and then you were teasing me about getting off, and I left your live playing until it ended, even though I was asleep or whatever. It was playing, but the volume was down, so you were still going. So I was the one still in there, but not talking because I was trying to sleep.
Did you hear the challenge I made to everybody?
What'd you say?
Did you hear the challenge that I made to everybody that's growing?
Yes, to save your own seeds and do a seed swap of the seeds you saved.
That you grew in your garden this year.
Yes. This year I saved pumpkin seeds from my pumpkin, cantaloupe seeds from my cantaloupe that I grew. What else? Oh, and my zinnia seeds. Those were the three. Now next year I'll up my game from that and save some more stuff. But
right. And see, I'm going to do the same thing.
I saw somebody doing okra the other day. I've never saved okra seeds. Never saved them. And I saw Lala Farms had sent the whole pod and the seed was inside there. That was cool.
That is cool.
I soaked my okra seeds that I planted. I soaked them.
Well, that's the best way to do it. If you're not going to use those okras, why tear them apart, pull all the seeds out, bag them up, just bag the whole thing up and ship it out.
Yeah, that was cool. I think it was Paula Wells that sent them those.
Yes, it was.
Those okra seeds. That way. That was cool.
Hello, DP's wonderful world. Nice to see you.
We're about to have We're about to have our first YouTube meet up with the Rusty Pepper in about 2 weeks.
Oh, are you gonna put?
She's going to be the first YouTube channel that I have met up with. Now Ed's over in Texas too, so he'll have to take his little wagon over here too and meet myself and my husband.
Y'all need to do a live when you go to Pepper to meet up and do a live together.
Oh, we're going to
on the one StreamYard. That would be fun.
But if I remember correctly, don't you live by Conroe, Rusty Pepper?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's going to be several hours drive to go and see her. But we're gonna do a live stream. We're gonna do some videos for both of our channels that night. So it's gonna be very busy. We're also gonna help her plant some onions in her tote on the front porch and different stuff like that. So we'll have different little videos on both of our channels.
Oh yay, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see all that.
Yes, she's only like 35 minutes from me right now.
Yeah.
Really?
I would love to do like a Texas meetup in my backyard. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. You know how to go down 105, hit Lone Star Parkway?
Yeah. Just came down today.
Oh, I won't be the one driving.
And then
so don't even tell me.
149 is the light. And then you come across 149 and then you'll see something on the right
your address. I'll give it to my husband. He'll put it in the little
Google
Drive or whatever, Google Map or whatever, and I won't be doing any driving. The only time I do traveling like that is I'll drive to Abilene to see my mother.
Ed said he's only 5 minutes away from me.
No.
Ooh, we're doing girls' weekend this weekend. We're going shopping in Abilene. I'm so excited.
So fun.
I get to see my sister that I haven't seen in like 8 months.
Wow.
I'm so excited.
I need to get somebody to take me where I can get some soil. And I was at Walmart yesterday, and you said the Scott's soil?
Yeah, Scott's soil is an off-brand of Miracle Grow.
$22.95.
Y'all, my 2 baby dogs, I say babies because they're spoiled. They're playing right now and they sound like a herd of elephants.
My husband said this live is a courtesy to the fact that Taz Dallas Stars fan didn't come home for lunch. Yes, because I try not to do my lives right before he comes home. But yeah, I wouldn't have done. But I thought everybody might want to know how I'm doing with everything.
There were a lot of people worried about you.
I was a little bit upset. I'll admit I was a little upset, but really I lost a few tomato plants and a greenhouse. I mean, at least I didn't get hurt. My chickens didn't get hurt. My little stray cat in the backyard who's pregnant, Daisy, didn't get hurt. That's really the important thing. And I did get a piece of the greenhouse in my forehead, so that's always good. That's what I was out there and the wind was blowing crazy. I was like, oh, I was kind of like, trying to stay back, but I wanted to stay out there and wait for them to get there. And then when everything got done, my front door was wide open. So thank God that Bright and Miley didn't leave.
Yeah.
Welcome, Tyrannical Mystery Covers. Hey,
Ty, how are you?
Did you decide if you're going to try to come on my live Monday night? Let me know.
Ed said
on the panel.
Ed said he's 45 minutes away from me. He's due east of me.
Oh, wow.
Really?
He's close.
That's
weird.
Well, until tomorrow.
That's right. We head back on the road tomorrow.
This way.
You're in an RV. You can go anywhere you want, right?
Exactly. And I know where I'm going to go, but another YouTuber that's a good friend of mine is maybe going to be getting 4 acres over by where his cabin is. And I might be taking that 4 acres over. And nobody knows where it is. You cannot see it from the road. So I can bury myself down into the woods and build a house.
Have a good day, NDT. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, but you can always make a trip down here at Lone Star Parkway. You'll see a building on the right-hand side after 149. You just come up that driveway and ring me up.
That's a good question, Chris Clevercraft. That's a good question. And I think what you're saying is, like on your tomatoes, does it need to be a seed or can it be a plant started? I wondered the same thing about that myself. I actually don't know the answer.
Well, I know some things you can only get when it's already a plant, like blueberry trees and raspberry trees.
Indiana Backyard Gardener. Anybody else that's on here, if you happen to know the answer to that question, please let me know. Welcome, Britton Farm Homestead.
Hey, Britton Farm, how are you?
Britton Farm Homestead. I believe they're on.
Aren't they on Will It Grow?
Clevercraft. Adrian on Indiana Backyard Gardener said you can. And yes, I think Britton Homestead. I'm sorry, I got the Britton Farm Homestead is on Team Will It Grow. I believe because I've been going through John's playlist and playing a video from everybody on there.
Oh
then
my
when
God.
I finish that, hopefully Team Woodcutter will have one as well.
Y'all know that song from Frozen. Oh, what is that? It's the cartoon song from Frozen.
Let it grow. That one.
Yes, that just came into my head. How funny is that, y'all? I have cartoon to the brain.
I am on Team Will It Grow. Yeah, I thought you were. I'm starting to learn all the names of the people on Team Will It Grow. When I finish playing a video from, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a Shed Wars video. I'm just hitting a video of the length of time that I want to watch for that period of time, depending on what it is I'm doing. But yeah, I have those guys out there. I'll probably go tape them working here in a little bit. My husband wanted a tape of it, and I wanted to tape it too, the progress. The reason I have to get a fence around my backyard, there's no fence. So dogs are digging in my garden beds. Not cool. So I'm actually going to have a bigger garden now because the side yard where I normally just plant in that one planter, I'm going to have a whole section there now. So what I might do is put a raised bed right on the fence there. And that might be where I put my red onions. I'm not sure.
Is the fence that Taz did, is it doing good?
Yeah. What he did was he had started a fence with the pallet pieces or whatever those
Yeah.
pieces are called. So he took all that down and he took all that down and he put that in the middle so that the chickens could be on the shaded side of the yard. That way I could have the good, sunlight side of the yard. Welcome, Jamie Custom Designs. Awesome channel. Go check out Jamie's Custom Design. She's awesome.
Bye, Eva. Have a good day. Have a blessed
Thank you for
day.
stopping in, Eva. I appreciate it. So that way there's an open gate. He did a great job with that.
Yeah, he did.
I was actually in bed sick and he did the fence one day. That was probably Saturday. And then Sunday he tilled the rows in my garden.
Uh-huh.
So he's got his shed war shirt too. And I was going to ask, when we go fishing, I wonder if we can count his fish as well because he's part of the family.
Hello,
Or if I just have to,
Designs. How are you? Thank you
or
for
if I can only count. Oh, did you see Lori's World's video yesterday?
Oh, I laughed so hard. Oh my gosh.
Meemaw is on Team Will
Hilarious.
Grow. How in the world did that happen?
It's so funny. It had to do with her choking a chicken. And John got a kick out of that and recruited her.
Wow.
Not choking chickens again.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
It has already begun and it's not even the 23rd.
Wow.
I know. I need to work on I have a little craft project for my first video and I need to get that done today so I can
Oh my goodness.
work on that. I'm going to spoof one of the woodcutters in my first video. I'm probably going to spoof one of the woodcutters in every one of my videos.
Well, that's going to be, I'm going to be included in that.
DC. I'm
going to be in that list.
Yeah.
We're
on
a
that
house
list.
divided.
I will tell you not first, but
You're
you
We
are
are
on the
a
list.
house divided. Arkansas woodcutters snapped me up out of nowhere, and so now our house and Gail's house are on opposite teams. Not right.
Oh,
Now you two with your videos, I kind of halfway my foot. I totally expect the two of you to be going after one another.
Look, behind the scenes,
it's going to be in fun.
behind the scenes, my husband and my brother have already been talking smack by text message to each other, including this morning.
I think they know how to be
Backyard
good.
Gardener. Yes, I do have an idea. It's very basic and simple, and it probably won't win, but I'll show it to you. I'm really not that great with tools, so my husband will have to kind of tell me what to do. I kind of stick to the gardening, cooking, and laundry, but I'll try. This may not. I'm gonna try in every challenge if I can, unless they're growing something that I think is completely disgusting. I might not try that, but
you'll do good, Gail.
Yes, you will.
Next year, I'm entering this thing.
Ty, I do have the link posted. You'll need to scroll up a little bit towards the beginning of the chat to see it. And
let us know if you can't find it
and post it again. But I did post it, Ty.
I got the secret. I got the secret. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to participate in the first challenge because really we are on project restoration right now. We're going to have to totally take out the garden and just start from scratch because it's just too overgrown. It's been unattended.
Are you going to make that part of your Shed Wars video, y'all?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Y'all redoing it and stuff.
Oh yeah, the whole
Lucky
restoration
Luke.
project will be part of Shed Wars. Absolutely.
Lucky Luke, are you the same channel as Feather and Down Homestead, or are you a totally different channel?
I think it's the same one.
Is it? Okay. He's had it's like his personal. It's like Gail Southern Living and Coupon Gail. Two different people, but same person.
Right. Ty, if you just go to Southern Woodworking Homestead.
Here, I got it.
Oh, do you? All right, thanks.
Yeah,
Gail.
I got it. I got it. Now that
Okay,
I know
Chris.
I could just look it up from Southern Woodworking, I just do it like that. And it'll come up that way for a while. I'm thinking Lucky Luke is the same as Feather and Down Homestead because that's his name.
Yeah, I'm almost positive it is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Welcome, Lucky Luke.
He says, "Secret, Gail. Don't tell anyone."
Well, don't call it Lucky Luke then. Call it Fred Smith or something.
That's so
Should I
funny.
If you want to be incognito, you got to say something besides Lucky Luke because everybody knows you as Lucky Luke.
That's true.
Just like everybody didn't know Coupon Gail, but now they know who I am.
Which I don't
went
get
to Tuesday,
because
they're like,
your picture was on there and you look the same. So how could they not know it was you?
even Tuesday, I went in there last night and they knew that Gail Southern Living and Coupon Queen were the same person. I'm like, wow.
There's an echo. Do you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Not me either.
You said maybe it's when we all talk at the same time.
I think it's StreamYard, to be honest.
I think it's when we try to talk at the same time, possibly. We're just very mouthy around here.
Should
Yeah,
I
we are.
Should I put my old videos back up on this channel?
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down, relax.
You're on a
we-
panel of a bunch of women and you're telling us to calm down.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ed,
for real.
once you get
Come on,
all
Ed.
your videos back up, be sure to make a playlist that has all of your videos on it.
Yes.
As Rusty Pepper calls it, the entire playlist. I call it the whole playlist. She calls it the entire playlist, but something of that sort. Entire, play, all, use whatever word you want, but make one that has all. So if we want to run your playlist one night while we're sleeping, so we don't have to listen to you, then we'll just pull it up and let it play.
We'll let it, we'll let it
Just
play just so you can get some points.
Just kidding.
Gail, look what Ty wrote for you.
What did he
He
write?
had something he wanted to share with you.
I see how it is.
Wow.
That's awesome,
Oh,
Ty.
wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you learn something from my coupon videos? Because if you learn
Apparently.
that much, maybe I need to watch my own videos. What? Wow, that's cool. I love it. Like the other day, I got 3 free coupons for Falfuria butter. And I went and got that. It was $3.78 each. So that's almost $12 I got worth of free butter. That's a lot of butter.
That is a lot of butter. Where'd you put it all?
Freezer.
I'm going to leave 2 in the fridge and put 1 in the freezer.
Y'all, we do have a freezer downstairs, and y'all, please don't bash me, but we are not using it yet.
And why not?
Look, you just got there. You got to have time.
I know. We're going to use it this coming year, though. We are going to,
Yeah.
by this winter, by hunting season, we'll have it on and ready for meat. I told my husband last night that I want him, he's always missed going hunting, and now there's no excuse. He's going to, hopefully he's going to get the job that he's wanting, and he'll be home on the weekends, and
Look
we're
at his
allowed
little-
to hunt on our own
Look at his
land.
little dog laying there. You see his little doggy?
Yes, so
Yeah.
cute. There's no reason that he can't go hunting
Think
because
he
we're
can
allowed to
hear
hunt
me
on our
'cause
own
his-
land.
His little ears moved when I said that.
She can hear you because her ears are wiggling.
It's a she.
I don't know her name. We'll have to ask
Well,
him.
in Heritage, I was told by, I can't remember who told me, it might have even been my husband, that if you leave your freezer on and you don't have anything in it, or if you don't have barely anything in your freezer when it's on, it
Bye,
actually
Lucky
uses up
Luke.
more electricity because it.
Yeah, it does. What you
I
want
hope you have a productive day, Lucky Luke.
You know what you do on that, Freehandly?
What?
Take a blanket and put it down inside it.
Really? And that
Yes,
works?
it will make it look like the freezer's full, and it will shut down when it needs
Okay,
to.
that would be a good idea to do until we get some deer meat in there.
Yeah, it will help. I learned
Well,
world.
bro, y'all will have to plan another vacation like the next year or two and come during hunting season. You can hunt on our land.
I want to go hunting with somebody.
So we have 30 acres in We have a lot of deer on our acreage.
Hey, Ed, what's your little girl's name?
Gypsy.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep. She's always been a truck driving dog. So the person that gave her to me a year and a half ago named her Gypsy, and I would not do that to the dog and change its name. So.
Oh, and plus, if you get an elk license and hunt during elk season, you might be able to get yourself an elk, bro.
And then you can find out how much an out-of-state hunting license is, BC.
There's ways around that. I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, the only reason I'm saying that is because I knew somebody who did that, and
it's expensive, but there's ways around that.
Okay,
Hey,
I understand.
If I go hunting here in Texas, like on Nunya, Texas, him.
Nunya, Texas on the back 20.
That one. If I go hunting on his land because it's private, I don't need a hunting license at all.
Yeah. I love my T-shirt from Nunya, Texas on the back 20.
There are some nice loopholes.
Yeah, because if you process it yourself, you don't have
it's your own property and you process it yourself, blah blah blah. Yeah.
See, if I get that 4 acres that me and him are talking about, he's got 5 acres right next door. So we'll be neighbors on one of his properties. I'll have all that property to hunt.
Yeah, you'll have 9 acres.
Yeah, if we had our own lease. I just figured out Nunya, Texas on the back 20 and Little Frenchie and Big Texas are husband and wife.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
I just put that together. I just mentioned because I saw somebody opening their shirt. I just mentioned that I like the shirt. And then I got this mail and I was like, I didn't know, it was the first time I ever got anything. I didn't know what it was. And I didn't even recognize the name, and it was from Texas. I was like, what is this? I opened it up and it was even the right size and everything. I'm like, how did they even know my size?
Yeah, I actually, I went out to his farmhouse that he's building, which he says it's a tiny house, but it was when he designed it in his head. This thing's freaking huge. I mean, huge freaking house. I've done some work in it for him, done some work on his property with them, but they showed up they were there one day when I showed up. So I got to meet her and his 2 girls when I took all my animals over to his house, and we all went out to lunch and had a great time. And I love her accent.
I got my
Heritage.
old,
Have a good day.
Who's leaving?
Heritage.
Bye, friend. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. I used to always see her name in Living Miracle Homestead, and so now I know when she says Fran, I know who she's talking about.
Gail, you're echoing really bad. I don't know
I'm
why.
probably going to end this live because I want to go outside and see what they're doing in my yard.
We'll hold down the fort. Yeah.
You'll hold down the fort. Listen to you. So when are you going to do your next live, Ed?
When you're done?
Oh, you're going to do one when I'm done? Okay. Well, I'm done. I'll let you have it. I'll pull you up. I'm going to go outside, though, and make a video because these guys are working on my fence, and I want to do a video on it for my channel, and also my husband wanted to see it. So they got the concrete already. What they're doing today is they're putting up the post for the fence. I'm so excited. I've been wanting a fence ever since we lived here. Like when I was in that back corner planting, it was so much nicer to have a fence in my backyard. Because I feel like I'm very paranoid. I felt like somebody was going to walk up behind me and scare me. But now with that fence there, I feel like I'm protected in that little corner there.
Yeah.
So I know
Yes, Ty, we want to see your new baby.
Thank you for stopping in, Lala Farms. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. And everybody go and join Thick and Thin Lifestyle. You can look it up by looking up Southern Woodworking Homestead, and then you can go over there and join Ed on his live that he's about to have.
So everybody can join you.
Taz, talk them into putting up a new greenhouse for Gail.
Yes, please hit the thumbs up for me. I'm gonna go outside and make a little video right now while they're here working. Bye, guys. Bye, Ed.
Bye.
Bye, Pepper.
Bye.
See you
I'll
soon in a
Pepper.
bit, Ed.
Everybody come and join me because I'm starting one right now.
Okay.
All right.
I'll pull it up, but I won't be listening.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.